wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the ops and I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the pause. Follow the core and then back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Like they was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on top and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form shall prosper. R&B all over my roster, I got options. I keep it right on the dresser, next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money
cute, that's fine as her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends, cause yeah, she did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general, TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
This pass on target, Velus Jones with it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Off play action, Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Shift. Check 13. Check 13. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Check it out.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's Fields on the sneak, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Who that? Hey, wild, man. Watch twist. Back. Hey, check.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Bridgewater now from the 50. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Play fake. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 48 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16.
That's what I do.
Get wild now.
Now Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This is brought in at the 21. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Deuce. Why? Get wide.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The Eagles at 2 and 4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Check three.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. Dumps it off for Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they're going to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this out past the 40.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jones will come now in motion right.
17's Mike 17.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Mike 17. Big stop, G.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Mike 17. Get that quarterback.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Tapping it forward, jet sweep. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. To throw on 2nd and 6. Fields. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Mike 17. Mike 17.
To the air again, Fields. Flush to his right. And that will be caught out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. It's caught. Smith. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
We want it. Come to my work.
Might work for a lot.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Fall down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 60. As his guys have now moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Roquan Smith buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. It's caught on the right side at Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Bridgewater. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Play action. It's Fields. A slant to Jones. They find some open field here. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Velus Jones, 53 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go play action. Bridgewater. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. They've got his man complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Check 59, Mike. 59.
Here we go.
To throw is Bridgewater. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. First down, Bridgewater. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Out to his left. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. He's got Smith here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They go up the middle with Chubb. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. On the move past the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Velus Jones with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Extra point attempt to come here. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call. And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 73 yards on the ground for him so far. Working with a 2nd and 4.
Watch that in. Even. 4 down. Even.
Play action now. Bridgewater. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
4 down. Check. 4 down. 6 guys.
A give running right is Chubb. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
All you get is a headache.
Now Chubb running right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike's 59. Check. 5 down. Check. Mike, check.
Bridgewater now. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
He's coming. Double up.
On the sneak, it's Bridgewater. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Five down. Well, Delta. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. I got you.
Let's go. Hey, well, Mike 34. Mike 34.
All day, baby, all day. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic.
Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Delta 54. Mike 54.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity. You're not going to be able to swing totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Here's Fields. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. get this drive out on the ground. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Eagles, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.